one of his big motivations. Off we go for the first time in 2022 with the greatest ballpark there. Performance from Clayton Kershaw. And winning both those games. Here's a liner to right. Mookie Betts picks it off for the first out.
India had a lot of those drop in last year. The rookie of the
strike one. Usually is at about 94. Last year averaged 95, 96. There's a curveball which was also home with an 0-2, goes up for the fastball, taken for ball one. 96 that time, other than normally do. Just what felt best for him on that day. Another curve, sliced in the air to left center field. No big deal for Chris Taylor. 2 up and 2 down for Buehler.
6 pitches, 2 curveballs. Definitely a different ratio than he had in Colorado. In Colorado,
little did we know then. Rockies world beaters, National League best 4-1. Strike one on Jake Fraley. Trade that sent the wink and Eugenio Suarez but a month ago.
Wink and swing the stick.
Still swinging the stick up there in Seattle. Buehler home with a 1-1. That's foul and it's 1-2. 1-2. Fouled off. A lot of question marks. Another 1-2 pitch. And a soft bounce at his second where Max Muncy draws the start tonight. And Walker Buehler on 11 pitches retires the side in order. Sorry, too many questions for game one.
I thought you were thinking like what area I was going to have to go into. No spring training.
Jeez, right the jack in the box. 2-0 on Joey Votto. He's in his 16th major league season. He crushes this ball down the line. And it's a double to lead off this second. 36 home runs last year, was 4th in the National League. He was 5th in OPS. It was his
close together.
Tyler Stevenson here takes a ball. For Votto, the research, he strikes out 4 times. So he's now 0 for his last 19. Stevenson off the end of the bat, right center field. Betts makes the play for the first out. So David Bell says, look, I'm giving you the next 3 days off. Leg kick and homers on his first swing. Aquino fouls it off the hands. No balls, one. Great concept, right? It's a great thing to try and do. Aquino swings and misses, 0-2. Doing the launching comes from everything I'm doing. I'm not trying to do it. Aquino swings and misses. Beautiful
selection.
2 gone for Moustakas. Takes ball one. It's one of those things are, early on in the thing to have that many options. We were talking about it in Colorado, how he went to the 2-seam. Curve kind of went out the window, yet he still has a
grip. This is going to be my slider grip, but he still likes to experiment.
Ground ball right side, diving stop made, but it pops out of Muncy's hand. Votto anchored to third. Stays 3-0, but the inning kept alive. His shortstop. And he put together a breakout season last year.
Cut a lot.
2 balls, no strikes. And he's been given that opportunity again in Cincinnati. He's ahead here 3-0.
Well, he's done a lot for his career, and one thing that he does is exceptional. But as far as well-rounded and a good teammate, Kyle Farmer is that.
Votto at third, Moustakas at first. Farmer takes ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Much different scenario. Facing the 9-hitter, who drives the first pitch foul.
Other hitters stepping up.
1-1 with nowhere to put him. Good change, 1-2. As he fires the 1-2 to Moran. Way up there.
Not what he was looking for there. Was it?
Bases loaded, 2 gone, 2-2. It's a chopper right side. Easy play, Max Muncy, and they leave the bases loaded. Back at the top, Jonathan India, reigning rookie of the year, takes a first pitch breaking ball. One.
As far as The curveball, the changeup, and the slider, throwing strikes.
When he eats India up. Here's a 1-2 pitch. India digs it out. Base hit into left field. So leadoff single for Jonathan India. We are joined now.
There are some strong ones. I mean, I woke up this morning and was like, man, it would have been cool to do, no doubt about it. And if I was a fan at that game, I would have wanted to see it happen too. But at the end of the day, it's tough to say that, but it really was. And, ooh, hit and run. Nope.
Throw down, and you got a good eye, Clayton. Do this play-by-play thing. 2 games. It's extra nice being here, isn't it?
This is the best. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was. I did those for some hitters not being quite awake yet, so that was great.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Naquin, down and away, 2-2. All the controversy, or whatever you want to call it, aside, you had to feel really, really happy to recover, and having the results be that.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to tell me that in January.
Speaking of special, how special is opening day here at Dodger Stadium? The ovation, the family picture, everything you got to experience, and not really have to be the guy on the hill at the home opener.
Yeah, it's great. It's special for everybody. My wife Ellen loves it. Kiddos love it, so it's a lot of fun. That's going to be a problem.
That is. Then you got to spend some extra time home with the new baby, right?
Yeah, there were so many blessings about the lockout. Just to get my elbow healthy. Charlie's playing. Charlie and Charlie Freeman actually are playing a little bit of baseball in LA together. Wow. So that's when they put it on the tee. And so my Charlie and I are really working on that machine right now, trying to figure it out.
That's right. You never want to face
pitcher. Those are the 2 great things. Hitting in the game is a little bit more challenging, but
play.
See how many foul balls I can get, Oral. That was the goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Freely sends one in the air to right. Mookie Betts drifting back on it. No big deal, Clayton.
We're good. All right.
Yeah. Mookie Betts has it 2 out. Hey, so you called the stolen base a minute ago. You think you'd ever do any broadcasting?
Cut her pretty hard in last time, so let's see if he goes away a little bit more here. What was that? Change
that
up
was
away?
a change up away.
Yeah, there we go.
Have you watched baseball before?
A few times.
You got the job.
Tyler Stevenson leads off this 4th inning for the Reds. Takes ball 1 from Buehler. Stevenson flied to right his first time. Swings and misses here, and it's 1-1. Barnhart traded to the Tigers, and it's Stevenson's job now. An impressive rookie season. The 11th overall pick of the draft in 2015. Takes a strike, and it's 2-2. Full count.
Up right where he left off last year. That was an effective pitch for him too.
High fly ball left center field. Chris Taylor has it spotted, and Stevenson the first out of the 4th.
Be one of the first 40,000 fans.
Maybe the 2 most special regular season days at Dodger Stadium of the year. Back-to-back days. The far Aquino on the season is now 1 for 14 with 10 Ks. Not even close. 1-2. No shot. It was in 19, but he has struggled to find it since. And this nightmare start to 20 comes Mike Moustakas. Curveball, which we've seen more from Buehler.
96 with the fastball.
1-1.
Let's do it.
It's as much of a barrel.
Get on the end of the bat.
Home of the 1-2. It is a change, and it gets Moustakas swinging. Back-to-back. Nice.
They didn't expect the LA traffic in the air to be so smooth.
Strike 1 on Kyle Farmer. Is
from Scott Akasaki. Takes care of the travel for the Dodgers, the clubhouse guys.
Bellinger retreating in center field. Ball carries pretty well. They put it away on the edge of the track. It's nice for those guys that never directors.
You trying to get bumped up to first class.
Should be promoted to commissioner of if there are any suites. If there's any left.
Extra.
Yeah.
After Clayton and Andrew and everybody.
Worry about because he does.
Scott took over from a legend from my generation, Billy DeLury. And Billy was an outstanding. Know why I was driving such a cheap car. Tell him later it was a rental.
Jonathan India takes a strike when you first.
He was reserving the parking spaces there close to the ball field for the.
1 ball 1 strike on India, who's 1 of 2 today. Big rip and a miss. It's about an hour from Cincinnati, where he grew up. India goes up to get this fastball and hits it foul. Another 1-2 pitch. All those great numbers for Buehler last year. He says that was the one he was most proud of. Cool. Walker Buehler, one of them that gets to that mark. Off the end of the barrel of India. Bare hand play at third. Alberto not quite in time. Flied out in the first inning. Walked in the third. He shows bunt and takes a ball. One on one. The 1-1 pitch, low and inside, ball 2. Walker Buehler in his first start of the season in Denver last week, 78 pitches. He's exceeded that now. Slicing fly down the line to left. Long run for Chris Taylor. That's Souvenir.
One more up and down. So like to get him out of this inning.
Softly hit. Buehler cuts it off and throws him out. Halfway home in the home opener. The 3-hitter Jake Fraley watches one just miss. 1-1. Roller to second. Max Muncy fields it and throws Fraley out. And now we're
talked about the change in Joey Votto's stance through pretty much in a crouch. Spread out.
His reaction. Taps it back to the mound.
The new stance is for power, but I don't think he got into that one.
Last time Buehler faced these Reds last year, they ruined his start day routine. He had the same routine that he put together years, and then the Reds lit him up, and so he changed everything. Used to be go car wash, Chipotle 5 runs, Mariners lit him up for 4 runs, scrap the routine, 7 shutout innings the next night. That's right. Dirty car, hungry, and straight in. Ooh, 3-1.
Electronically, it was ball 2.
And a walk. T.O. No chance against Buehler's slider tonight.
There are some fans probably at home and had to rehab most of the winter.
Quickly 0-2. Now an 0-2. High fastball makes it 1-2.
Walker has doubled his swing and miss amount here. He's got 13.
Get out of that thin air where the ball breaks.
Sliders before. He's got another K with a curveball, one with a change.
Slider not close.
Kind of the frisbee slider from a little lower angle. A little more altitude. High fastball.
2-2. Turns it around center field. Bellinger back. Turns and watches it go. And this is a different game as Aquino hits a 2-run home run. Spoiling the stellar night for Walker Buehler.
Yeah, Dave Roberts probably going to come get him, and it's going to leave a bad taste in Walker's mouth. He was dominant throughout the night and went to the well for the fastball instead of the place where